Hello everybody, welcome to my devlog, and this is my first devlog. But actually I'm making this video for the second time because the first time I sat down to make this video I was mumbling. And I've said a lot of filler, and in this video I hope I'll be more snappy with my thoughts. So let's go. This is a game that I'm making, and I'm making this game for a month now. As you can see, it's about space. I've got a spacecraft here. I've got the basic stuff. I can move here, and the spacecraft itself can auto shoot. That was the whole idea because I thought about vampires, vampire survivors. Yeah, I thought about making vampire survivors in space, but now I'm facing a crisis. I don't know what to make of this game. I have no idea where to go. I've had this period where I was super motivated, but I wasn't very productive, as you can see. I was just super motivated, and at the evenings I will sit down, code, fiddle with Godot and stuff, and just that's what I came up with. This is super basic. I don't know what to do with it. I'm thinking maybe I can create colonies of those planets, and then I can create storylines and quests and NPCs, but that sounds overwhelming. But that sounds also exactly like the kind of thing that I want to do. And then I'm thinking, well, let's re-roll, let's go back a little bit, and it all started with me, with having an idea to make a Vampire Survivors clone but in space. So maybe I shall do that. But then I'm thinking, how will I make this interesting exactly? This is space. In Vampire Survivors, you've got all different locations and with different backgrounds, and it's like, it's super. You can place stuff there. What can I place here? Just random planets, random space junk? I don't know. I'm not as creative, but I think maybe just what I said, maybe space junk, maybe, I don't know, something. I can get creative. It's just really that I'm facing a crisis. I cannot get myself to work on this game, and this is why I'm making this video, because I want to be responsible. I want to hold myself responsible. I don't want to just make this game for myself also. I want to reach out to people, and maybe someone will be interested in my devlog, because I remember myself when I was in this phase when I was watching every devlog available on YouTube, and I was like, yes, I want more of this. So maybe there's someone who's like me and also just searches for random devlogs. This is for you, man. Like, this is for you totally. And I'm gonna show you. But wait, hold on. First, I have to stop. I have to finish with showing off the game. Like, this is the whole application right now. This thing, the panel, don't mind it. It's just a filler. It doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. It's just UI stuff. It's just there for, I don't know. It won't even leave probably until the first version of the game. But what I did is movement. I did enemies. You saw the enemy at the start of this video. I did so that this game saves your location, so it is capable of saving game data, and then when you close the game, and then open it up, you still have your resources available, and you wake up, as to say, in the same location that you closed the game. And I also did that you have planets from which you can harvest resources. So that's it. That's the whole thing. And I don't know where to go from here. I don't even know how to make a game. I always wanted to make a game, but I only really, legitimately, made only one game for a jam, and it's a short, somewhat novel, somewhat puzzle that is not even interesting, with crappy art, or although the art is the best thing that you will find in my game. I don't know. I'll put a link in the description if you are interested. And then, yeah, I'm not really proud of it, but at least I finished it. And I really want to finish this game too. So I'm just facing a crisis. If you guys have any ideas where to go with this next, just let me know in the comments. I'll take any freaking idea. I'll take anything, because I'm stuck. I'm stuck as hell. So for the person who's here for a devlog, who's here for the juicy parts, I'll show you as much as I can right now. So this is prefab, as Unity people call it, and I myself was a Unity person once. They put me in a cage with Godot, and I've became a Godot person. Yeah. So there's nothing crazy. Don't pay attention to this. This is still work in progress. Oh, I don't even remember. Okay, maybe I do. But essentially it's got a sprite, it's got a body, and it's got a script. A script is just very simple script to move your spacecraft with the mouse. I don't know, I've got a couple of interesting things implemented, like, for example, I've got, what is it now? I forgot what it's called. Probably it's in project settings. Is it in autoload? Yes. Autoload was a revelation for me. I really like this. I've got event bus that I made myself, so that it really makes it easy to make achievements, to make scripted stuff happen. And I never realized that you can just do event bus. I always thought, like, in God of War, when you enter a new location, it says new location entered, and it does so only once, the first time you enter the location. And I always thought, that's so inconvenient to do that. How will you do this? You will have to have so many scripts with so many if statements, and I don't know, just I never had a realization that you can use an event bus for this, and with the event bus you can create so much stuff. This is crazy, not just in this game, not just in 2D games, but in all the games. So I really recommend this, but probably people know about it. People knew about it. Yeah, I'm just stupid. I've got localization. I just really was playing around with Godot, and I really liked it. It's so easy to make games in Godot compared to Unity. You don't even have to wait for 5 minutes before it finishes doing whatever it's doing. But to be fair, in Unity it wasn't always 5 minutes, but it always was like 2 minutes, I don't know, a minute. It's still a minute, you know, even 30 seconds. It's still 30 times more than just 1 second. So there you have it, Godot supremacy. I'm just showing what scenes I have. It's nothing really. And yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about, like, with event bus and the auto load, I created a system where, yeah, you can get achievements, you can get stuff, and I wanted to say about enemies shooting my character, but it really just enemies just instantiate a prefab of a bullet, and the bullet rages into the character, and if the bullet collides with the character gets its HP taken. That's just as simple as this. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you my most impressive part. What I did is background. I spent too much time on this, and I know it doesn't really look impressive, but when you consider that this is procedurally generated and it's always the same whenever at any point you want. So at for example, you look at the background at x equals 1 and y equals 1. It's going to be the same no matter what. No matter you close the game, reopen the game, no matter you go away, really far away, and then come back, it's always the same. So yeah, I think this is really cool because I had this idea in mind that I want an open world game, but I don't know about that now. I have no idea where to go with this game. So yeah, when you consider this background is impressive. I've got everything. I've got galaxies. I've got more galaxies, distant galaxies. I've got stars, which don't really look like stars, but I guess you can call it a stylizing. You can call it my style. It's my style how I make games. Okay, it's my style how this game will look like. What this game will look like. Okay, so how it works. I stumbled upon this very, very interesting native feature that is implemented in Godot, which is called noise. It generates a sprite for you automatically. You don't have to do nothing. For example, in Unity, I don't even have a slightest idea how to start making this in Unity. Maybe you'll have to generate the image, the texture yourself, and then you'll apply this texture to an object. I don't know. It's so super easy in Godot, but still I had to think, I had to work. So essentially it just generates noise how I like. You can see it here. And then using scripts, I set the offset to the position of the camera. So that's where the consistency comes from. And if I want a parallax effect, I use something called now where is it? Scalar. I don't know why I named this variable scalar, but all that does, it just divides. It just divides the offset or the position and becomes the offset. Now I've got here all this minus texture get width over 2. This is just code for making it so that whenever I resize it, to make sure it also stays the same, and it works with all of them. So if I resize stars, you can, for example, start you can look at this star and pay attention, and I don't really know, it doesn't really work with stars. I don't know why. Why though? Because of the scalar. The scalar is too big, right? So the scalar is 40. If I make the scalar 1, then it shall work. No? What? Because I was scaling I even forgot how to use Godot. I haven't opened this thing in like 2 weeks. So yeah, whenever you change the height, see, the stars stay on their place. They don't move. They don't go away. This is the code that I've written pretty much, and yeah, and then I just use after I created the noise that I like, then I use what is color ramp, yeah, to make it look like galaxies or whatever. It's just like, I imagine it's a bunch of light, just bunch of light. You can probably see it somewhere in space. It creates a spacey feeling. I don't know, I'm gonna go for this. And for stars, until they kind of look like stars, so color ramp for stars is this. I don't want to touch it. I'm afraid to break it. So there it is. I don't know. Maybe the background looks pretty boring, but I like it. So there it is. For your judgment. Please, someone, if anyone sees this video, please let me know, what the hell do I do with this? Where do I take this? Because I lost motivation. I lost a sense of direction. I don't know what to do. I really want to do something exciting, like not really mechanically, or how do you say, not amazing visually, because I know I won't be able to make it amazing visually, but I just want to make it a game, just a game. Just, I don't know, maybe I do have to make it Vampire Survivors. You know, I think that it is the hardest part, because for me the hardest part is to start going into any direction. I have observed that I will do almost anything to not follow a direction. I have observed that I will be making an engine inside an engine. So see, what I started doing here, I started doing background. This is like tools. I started making tools instead of making a game, and I really need to make a game. So I don't know. I really need to think about the direction, and I really need to follow that direction from now on. Yeah, so this was my first devlog, and I always wanted to be a YouTuber, so smash that like button, subscribe for more devlogs, and see you in the next video, I guess. Yeah.